So I get to sit at home. You mean to tell me all you need is my address? And for me to just open up this laptop, you're gonna give me a password and I just log in it and then I just sit and chill?
Just give me your damn phone. Grandpa, give me the phone. What the hell is this? Who is this person? Do you know this person?
Damon Jam got the tea in the grill. Spilling true bombs, daily drip. I squad flex, yeah, I never skill. Story so fresh, let the vibe quit. Drip, drop, the news won't stop. They got the juice, rising to the top.
Working remote jobs. Let me refresh the memory. What was that? What was that company where everybody's stuff was down because the remote worker wasn't really a remote worker. There was somebody in another country that really wasn't working a job, and everybody's access was down. What was that called? Was it CrowdStrike? Is that what it was called?
I think so.
Yeah, CrowdStrike. So
look that up. Yeah.
And the Wall Street Journal.
Let's make sure we know that one because
I'm
we
pretty
don't want
sure
to slander nobody.
I'm pretty sure it was CrowdStrike. Let me look it up. Worker issue. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yes, it was the in Windows crash. This was July of 2024.
Okay, yeah.
It was the CrowdStrike Windows outage. You remember everybody's stuff was down and everybody was like, oh my gosh, don't have access. Businesses was freaking out. Anyways, according to the Wall Street Journal, North Korea infiltrates U.S. remote jobs with the help of us. So this is according to Robert McMillian and Dustin Balls. Balls with a V. V as in Victor Balls, not balls like Diddy. That's not what I was saying. I said V as in Victor. Okay. So you know, this is a good example. Dang it, I just deleted this text message. Okay. An example is y'all get them text messages from, hey, I see your work. You're doing a great job. I really want to send you some money for working for us. All you got to do is X, Y, Z, and you could work for us. Your work is stellar.
I ain't got
my name ain't in there. I don't even do this. I don't even do this for work. How did you even get my number? And then so this time, like I got another one today. I had to report it. They're just texting people and stuff. So that's one way that they infiltrate into remote jobs and just us pretty much giving them information because of this.
Social engineering is what it's called for all of y'all who got access to computers at y'all jobs. Don't be accepting friend requests from everybody, especially people that you don't know.
Don't send them no money. Don't open these emails. Don't text these people back. You don't know them. Would you open your door to a stranger at your house?
Especially why are you opening messages? A prince from Nigeria and saying that, you know, so we I ain't gonna take it that way.
But why you want me to tell that story? That's a good one.
Go ahead. But let's don't go down the road too far. But
we ain't got
time. Nah, we'll save this for another day because y'all gonna be cackling with this story because
you got to drop that story in one of our puddles. We got puddles coming next, y'all.
Puddles, I like that. But yeah, if you wouldn't open your door to a stranger, why are you opening your emails, your phone number? Like you wouldn't just open your door and be like, "Hey, my social security number is yada 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 yada." So why are you doing this?
Right. I don't want your damn money. Keep it.
I don't understand it. So this is another reason why, like tech people or people who want to work from home, it's getting really, really hard for you to do it because they don't know if y'all real. They're like, nah, bring that button to office. Nah, come in here.
Yeah,
let me see you real, right? You not AI. Let me touch you. Let me hit it with the dilly.
Oh, well, hold on. You did some things like you were trying to fill on some.
I'm calling HR.
Electoral. Exactly, right?
She's real.
What kind of
real.
I feel violated in the representation of what she
She's
does.
real. Here's your badge.
Why is she touching my pets? She got my resume.
Says she's real. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
he's real.
what
All the way
whole-
through. No
Hey.
BBL.
Yeah, definitely real. No silicone there. Like, what did we hire her for? I don't know, but she looks good.
I'm the realest that you know. I'm gonna make sure everything coming through here is supposed to be here.
Milk is chilling.
So
Say MILF is chilling.
Milk is chilling.
and it's just unfortunate because a lot of people were like, "Oh, I'm gonna be able to work from home forever," and now you about to go in the office, my G. Like I said, you about to get the. If you don't get the, you gonna get the, that look.
Right.
They looking at you. They taking the pictures.
As a person that
Getting
does
out.
interviews, I'm on that Zoom like this. Wave your hands in the air. Let me see. Do as I tell you. And to make sure it's not AI. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to we open the border so I know emails and texts are safe. Wow.
Shout out to Joey Zaza. That's all I'm gonna say there, man. That's my guy.
Wow. So that's all I really got with that is like if y'all wondering why you can't get a remote job, y'all can thank North Korea, y'all can
Forbes
thank
Daily
China, y'all
Briefing
can
for
thank some of these
Wednesday, May
other
22nd.
countries.
Today on Forbes, massive
Oh, it's the
North
video.
Korean fraud planted tech workers hit 300 US companies. Think that your data is safe thanks to your IT department? Think again. The Department of Justice has unsealed several court documents focused on identity theft and other crimes linked to the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, also known as the DPRK or North Korea. Prosecutors, who allege that North Korean IT workers have been infiltrating and defrauding US companies, called it the largest case ever charged involving this type of scheme. According to court documents, North Korea sent thousands of skilled IT workers around the world with stolen or borrowed identities to infiltrate US companies' networks and raise money to contribute to the North Korean weapons program, in violation of US and UN sanctions. The schemes involved defrauding more than 300 US companies, including many well-known large companies, using US payment platforms and online job site accounts, proxy computers located in the US, and US persons and entities, some of which didn't realize that they were helping to commit fraud. Prosecutors claim the scheme began early in 2020 when a group of overseas IT workers began performing services remotely for US companies. To get the jobs, the workers stole the identities of US nationals and applied for remote jobs in the US. Once they had obtained jobs in the US, sometimes through the use of staffing companies, they were able to access the internal systems of US companies. Not only did they steal data and money, they were paid millions of dollars for their work and falsely reported that information to the IRS. One of those charged is Christina Marie Chapman, a US citizen who was arrested in Litchfield Park, Arizona, alongside her co-conspirators, referred to in the indictment as John Doe's 1 to 3. Chapman is accused of assisting the IT workers in validating stolen identity
Crazy
information
work.
so that they could pose as US citizens.
You doing a whole lot.
The
and you
overseas
could just
IT
go to
workers
work.
gained employment at US companies, including a top 5 major television network, a Silicon Valley technology company, an aerospace manufacturer, an American car manufacturer, a luxury retail.
I'm gonna pause this and just say this is how it really go down from a layman's perspective. So I get to sit at home. You mean to tell me all you need is my address? And for me to just open up this laptop, you're gonna give me a password and I just log in it and then I just sit and chill and make sure that when you call that you remote into this extra laptop that I got here. And if anybody call or if mail is sent to the house, I just take a picture of it and I email it to you. That's all I gotta do.
That's
Word.
it.
These people sitting up here with laptop farms. And people mad because they gotta go back into the office, but don't nobody want to tell them why. This is the main reason why your ass gotta go back into the office. They gotta know that you is who you say you is is.
Right. And when
Jim
you log
Jones
on,
need to know that you feel right.
Yeah. And when you log on, you better turn that camera on. We better be able to see.
Hit it with the R. Kelly.
Oh yeah. No, like sometimes you do an interview, you'll notice somebody's like, share your screen now, or this interview was over. Share it now, or it's over.
That's me.
If somebody ever hit me like that, I'm, like, I'm not
see
working
you.
here. Y'all crazy. Y'all,
Look, I
y'all out
can't
of
see
pocket
you.
in the interview.
You want to reschedule? Let's reschedule this because I can't see you. I'm having camera issues. Damn, I'm having hiring issues. Goodbye.
You out of pocket. You think you about to do want to share your screen now? I'm like, you all right, my guy? Everything all right at home? You good? Why are you yelling?
I'm not playing. I'm like, listen, we about to go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna let you into this Teams meeting. Just make sure do your camera work. Oh damn, that's part of the job. You gotta have a working camera on your laptop.
That's
Sorry.
mandatory.
That's kind of mandatory. Well, it violates what rights? What do you mean your house is messy? No, we don't hire messy people here, sir. Goodbye.
We don't hire messy people.
Oh, see something about
because you can blur out your
the kid
background. If you coming up with all those excuses, there's nothing I could do for you.
Yeah, but you can see when somebody got
yeah,
that
but
stuff.
with the toilet in the background with the little kid in his poop in the toilet.
Listen,
I
don't care what you running out of your house. I don't care what kind of adoption farm you got going. You better blur that damn background. I can see you're a human. That's all I'm saying. You done adopted 18 kids. You get about $23,000 a month. That is not my business. You coming to me for a job. I gotta be able to see you, G. I gotta be able to log on and be like, hey, there you are. Okay, let's go over this resume. Okay.
So it says you went to Harvard.
Oh,
right. So you went to Harvard and Princeton at the same time? Damn. What was that commute?
Went to Princeton at the same
time. What that commute looked like? You know
what was that commute like?
yeah. I mean, AI is
AI is crazy, man.
Retail store and a U.S. hallmark media and entertainment company, referred to in the indictment as, quote, one of the most recognizable media and entertainment companies in the world. Prosecutors say the overseas IT workers also exfiltrated, which is a fancy tech word for stole, data from at least 2 U.S. companies, including a multinational restaurant chain and an American clothing brand. The FBI also executed search warrants for U.S.-based so-called laptop farms. Laptop farms are residences that host laptops for overseas IT workers, so the IT workers appear to be operating inside the U.S. Chapman's residence was among those searched in October 2023 under a warrant issued in the District of Arizona. She is accused of hosting a laptop farm in her home to assist in the scheme. Prosecutors also allege that she received and forged payroll checks and received direct deposits of the overseas IT workers' wages from the U.S. companies into her U.S. financial accounts. Guy Fico, the chief of the IRS Criminal Investigation Agency, said, quote, using the stolen identities of U.S. citizens is a crime by itself. But when you use those identities to procure employment for foreign nationals with ties to North Korea at hundreds of U.S. companies, you have compromised the national security of an entire nation. For more than 100 years, IRS criminal investigation special agents have been following the money, and their financial expertise has once again stopped criminals in their tracks.
If you think you about to do these little farms,
prosecutors claim that Chapman was initially approached to participate in the scheme on LinkedIn, where she was asked to be the, quote, U.S. face of a company. Now, Chapman is specifically charged with conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, conspiracy to commit bank fraud, aggravated identity theft, conspiracy to commit identity fraud, conspiracy to launder monetary instruments, operating as an unlicensed...
Damn, this sounds like a RICO, don't it? A one-person RICO?
Yeah.
Because they can't get nobody over there. You over here by yourself.
The first person that come up talk about my name is I ain't gonna go there.
It sounds like a one-man RICO going down right now. My goodness.
What did you mean you want me to come in?
Oh, no, not the accent.
Right, yeah.
I can't come in.
Money transmitting business and unlawful employment of aliens. The John Does are charged with conspiracy to commit money laundering and are still at large. For full coverage, check out Kelly Phillips Erb's piece on Forbes.
They said still at large, like they gonna ever get somebody from North. Still at large. All right. Yeah. So can we please give some people some advice on this? So
Don't do that.
you know,
Don't do
like-
it. Don't do it. Like we said, don't open it. Don't open it. Like I've told one of my elders, do you shop? Do you shop at Costco? No. Do you have a membership? No. Then what you opening up about your account? You don't have an account. What you
Just flat out.
mean?
Don't
What you
be
do?
stupid.
Oh, I want you. I love your TikToks. I'd love for you to be a partner. Do you have a TikTok? Do you post on TikTok?
Well, they said that if I got one, you know, that what they said
Then
they love
how-
my TikTok.
But hold on. How do they love what you created content-wise if you have no content?
Grandma, let me see your damn phone.
Right, give me this.
You just got to go there with it. You can't even advise them. Just give me your damn phone. Grandpa, give me the phone. What the hell is this? Who is this person? Do you know this person?
You know
How
what? You
do
got to
you
be
know?
careful opening them phones because sometimes you see something you ain't mean to see.
You gonna see
Okay.
grandma ass on that
No,
screen.
no. Grandma got to give you the phone, or grandpa got to give you the phone when they actually going through that text message talking about some baby. What you think? Give me the damn phone.
Close
Let
that
me-
up.
He said that
Go.
if I give him $3,000, he gonna give me $30,000.
Block that damn number, Grandpa. That
That's
man
free
about to be.
money.
Yeah,
No,
I like the
that's-
work that you do. Grandma,
free
you
ignorance,
retired. What work you doing, baby? What work you
Right.
doing?
Person ain't never seen you plant anything in front of your lawn. How the hell they know what you do? You ain't got no job, Tommy.
You ain't got no
Delete
job.
that damn message.
I really like the
That's
work that
it.
you're doing right now. So Grandma, he watching you in there cooking for yourself using the microwave?
Right.
You want you microwave something?
The way you watch Maury is impressive.
So my
Delete that
advice,
damn message, Mom.
my perspective of this, technology is a great thing to have, but it can be dangerous. And if you don't have an affiliation with whatever it is they're contacting you about, just stop for a second, take a breath, and think, are they really talking to me? Or are they talking to everybody? If they're talking to everybody, it's a scam.
Speaking of
That's it.
everybody, let's get the community drip on
No,
this.
don't do that.
Have you
Don't
ever
do
been
that.
scammed?
WT Feezy TV, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Anyway,
Don't do
bottom
that.
line is